By the end of this story, everything would change, for the better. But first, let me tell you how it all started. So, imagine walking into a high street jeweler's in the UK on just another ordinary day. You're there to help customers find that perfect piece of jewelry. But little did I know that today was going to be anything but ordinary. The shop floor buzzed with the usual hustle and bustle as I went about my routine greeting people, offering assistance here and there. And then they walked in, an elderly gentleman and his daughter. Can you imagine how it feels when two people step into your world looking for something special? They started browsing through the bracelets and bangles, and to give you a bit of context, this wasn't some prestige jewelers where diamonds are the norm and prices soar. Here, we were talking about pieces that topped out at around 300 and 400, unless it was a diamond-studded affair. I watched them for a few minutes before approaching polite yet curious. "Can I help you find something specific?" I asked. The gentleman smiled warmly and replied, "Actually, yes. I'm looking for a bangle for my wife's anniversary, but I'm not sure what to go for." That's when the real work began. I guided them over to the table and chairs so he could sit down comfortably while we sifted through options. I took out about 10 or so bangles and bracelets, explaining the differences between metals, clasps, everything you need to know about making a choice. The gentleman held each piece, tried some on his daughter's wrist, pondering over every detail with care. It was quite the experience spending nearly 40 minutes with them, helping him choose something perfect for his beloved wife. He finally settled on one he liked and left happy, clutching that new bangle like it was a treasure. It was such a nice moment, seeing him off with something he loved so much. Fast forward to the following Saturday when I found myself back on the shop floor. A lady came in, her eyes scanning the place intently. "Are you the chap that helped my husband pick out this bangle?" she asked, pointing at her wrist where a piece from our store sparkled. It was the wife of the gentleman I had assisted just days before. To say I was surprised would be an understatement. She had come into town specifically to find me. "I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with him," she said, her voice filled with genuine warmth and gratitude. "He told me all about his experience in the store." Double. Oh, it was one of those rare instances where you feel truly appreciated and valued. I never felt such a surge of positive energy working in that shop before. And now, every time I think about it, my heart still swells with warmth. So there you have it. The story of how an ordinary day at work turned into something unforgettable, thanks to one elderly gentleman's quest for the perfect anniversary present and his wife's heartfelt gratitude. If this kind of story resonates with you, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more tales like this. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope our paths cross again soon.